It's like a human. If it works too much, maybe he get tired after 50, 60 years old and can die earlier.
Telling me I will die today, is it?
No, you look good.
I'm always overworking myself. We don't know much about grape because we just eat it up.
This we work the moon cycles a lot inside the cellar.
Moon cycle will have much more impact on the sprouting cycles of all plant life.
If it's a fruit day or roots day, the wine is two different
Really?
way of showing it. Bottling, we do it only on fruit days and we follow the calendar. So we have two parts in the winery. We have here the very old part, which was built in 1397, and the new one that I designed to work more efficiency on 3 floors for the cellar.
What do you do for the
grape.
soil to keep it as you want it?
Not a lot, because it's quite fertile and we don't put any fertilizer. It's just natural.
Natural manure, no?
Yeah.
No manure?
No, just for the young vines. When we change the plant and we put young new vines, then at that time we need to have a little bit fertilizer, but we use the organic ones we have. It's a lot of work, but it's a passion. When you make wine, when you work with the nature, it should be a passion. If you look for the wallet, then you make bad things to nature, I think. So the best way is just to concentrate on quality and…
The plants, once you seed them, like first time you do it, what, about 14 years it lasts?
The plant, it's like a human. It can die any time from a sickness. If it works too much, maybe he get tired after 50, 60 years old and can die earlier.
Oh,
if it's regulate all life…
You're telling me I will die today, is it?
No, you look good.
I'm always overworking myself.
You look good. But a plant, yeah, if it can live up to 100 years.
Really?
Yeah. It's really like a human.
How old are these?
These are about 30 years.
Wow.
The oldest we have in production should be about 50 years. After 60 years, they don't really produce grape.
You should try legume, see.
I will try.
Just in one corner you can try some.
I will try. We are just making study about
Just
which
now, when
plants
the
we
sun
can…
starts coming up in spring, if you plant, it would have yielded in 60 days. So don't take it, just leave it, run the machines, whatever you want.
Over it.
Yeah, just let it grow and let it just be in the soil, don't pluck it.
Okay. And it will not be slippery for the machine
No, it'll
with
be just
this
like
fan?
this, it'll be just like this.
Yeah.
This is quite slippery.
It's when it's wet, yeah.
Yeah. It'll be just like this or even less, probably. This grass is quite slippery, I know. All these weeds are slippery. It'll be somewhat like this, little more.
And it's not growing more.
It'll only spread like this.
Very interesting.
And it'll give the necessary ground cover and it'll all form lots of… don't plant the hybrid ones, plant the natural seed.
Okay.
It's very rich in nitrogen and it adds so many things. And normally we find in… I don't know much about grape, but in orchards we plant like that. It changes the very way the fruit tastes.
Okay. I will try, I will check about it. Maybe we can try in a small area which is not too steep.
We don't know much about grape because we just eat it up.
But you have grape plantation in India?
We have, but we mostly eat it up, we don't make wine or anything out of it. I don't know much about wine, but you're living in a great place.
It is. This is the greatest pleasure we have to be in this region. And you know, it's also why it's not only about the grape that we are making everything more natural now. It's also for people visiting. We have a lot of people visiting worldwide for this beautiful
region. Are you conscious of this, whatever these days in Switzerland, Italy, people are talking about biodynamic stuff? People synchronize with moon cycles and all that stuff in Italy and even here.
This we work the moon cycles a lot inside the cellar, about the moon calendar, but making work on the wine, bottling, all this work. But the soil, we try to in some place, but we have 15 hectares. There's some moment you need to make the work, and you cannot do everything in one day. So it depends. We try, but we are not completely 100% organic.
If you're below 23 degrees latitude, if you're below Tropic of Cancer, then moon doesn't have much influence on the seed dynamics of, sprouting dynamics of a seed.
Okay. So in India you have less?
Yes. It's mostly ruled by the sun. But we use moon calendar, lunar calendar. Between 23 and 33, between 21 and 33 like that, it still has significantly less influence. But over 33, I think this must be around 45 latitude, north.
Okay.
So here, moon cycle will have much more impact on the sprouting cycles of all plant life.
In the wine, you can really feel it. You can taste the wine one day, and you taste it another day. If it's a fruits day or roots day, the wine is two different way of showing it. If it's natural wine, when there's a lot of sulfites, and then you don't see maybe a lot of changes. But we do quite low sulfites wine, very natural approach, and you see a lot of difference. If it's high pressure, down pressure, or if it is fruit day or roots day, you feel the wine very different. Not the aromas. The aromas are more open when it's a fruit days, and the texture is more bitter sometimes and hard when it's a roots day. So in the cellar it's very important. For example, bottling, we do it only on fruit days, and we follow the calendar. In the vineyards, we do some works according to calendar, but not all.
If you did not know, according to the lunar calendar, yesterday was the New Year's Day.
What's the?
New Year's Day.
New Year's?
Yes, according to the lunar calendar.
Okay. I didn't know.
We celebrate that in South India. There's no farmer without soil, huh? There's no farmer, not if they're farming. Save soil, don't bury me in the sand.